Hello everybody and welcome to my shop. It's been a long time since I've uploaded the last video, and yeah, the reason is I do not have space to work in my shop. Look at this. Where do you want to do some woodworking in here? It's not possible. So I am a beekeeper, and yeah, I've sold a lot of hives in the last weeks, and now we'll do the beekeeping in very small, just as a hobby. So I have time to do woodworking again, and I have a lot of ideas for very good projects I want to share with you. But the problem is that I need this room for beekeeping. So to store the honeycombs, to melt the wax, and yeah, we need a new woodshop. And that's what this vlog or project or whatever this will end up is about. We will build a new woodshop in here. And now it looks more like a shed, and it was for years. Our small trailer was in there, and a lot of other stuff. There's the storage for the wood, and now we are going to put in here the new wood shop, and over there. So it's getting way bigger than the old shop. Fully insulated, which the other did not had. We try to reuse a lot of the old materials that we can reuse. So this wall here will we make this of these pieces that I take off here. Yeah, we have a lot of old wood that's stored in here that we can reuse. Insulation will be new, and yeah, there's a lot of things that will happen in the next weeks and days, and yeah, I don't know how long this will take, but yeah, I hope that you are interested in and watch this probably small series about me building my new wood shop. Otherwise, we probably see us again in the next real project that we can build in here. So stay tuned, have a lot of fun in this video, and yeah, till then. I just finished this wall, it's still a little bit bumpy because there's only one beam up there where all the boards hold on to. But there will be a frame from this side that is connected to the posts, and we will put some new posts in here, and then we can screw this on tight and it will not rattle around anymore. I hope. Yeah, we have to do, or I had to do this wall first because there are some tools in here and I really want to keep this closed and the door locked so nobody can go in here. And now we can keep on going the things in the right order. So we start with the ground. We have the problem that there's a slope down here, and that's quite a lot. If you can see, say on 1 meter it's like 5 centimeters, and I'm really dreaming of having some kind of a flat ground in here, so it's easier to work, better for the workbenches and so on, so they can stand flat on the ground. Yeah, I started here yesterday and put out some of the stones, and we keep on going there. These taller ones, these bigger ones will be put back in, and we fill this up. Yeah, that's the next step. So a few days have passed since the last time I was in here. Yeah, and a big thunderstorm hit a few days ago, and I knew that it will rain a lot here in northern Germany, so I thought the water will come in here, and because it's going downhill it will run in there. So the last time you saw me working here, I put these stones here, so there's a barrier where the water has to go over and not running directly in here. And I thought that's enough. But the thing is, the water does not come this way down. There was everything dry, but in here everything was flooded. And I was very shocked the day after this thunderstorm when I came in here and everything was wet, and the only place that was dry was this here. And I was like, okay, I did something wrong. Yeah, the water actually is coming in this way. Yeah, this wall was back there before, and we just put it in the front, and I think that was a bad idea. So now, first things first, and with a plan now, and not doing everything unstructured, we're starting to take the stones out of there, flatten things up there, work our way to the front, take out this wall again, and put a very good stone wall on the ground there, so the water cannot come in this way. Yeah. So, clever advice from me to you: plan the things you're doing and not just put in a wall without thinking about it. Yeah, so let's go to work. So, now, 1 day later, everything is done. close to everything. In the back here I had to use some smaller stones to make it fit, because there's the small step that no water is running from the outside in, and because I used old stones for that, it's a little bit wider than here, and yeah, the big plates didn't fit here. So now everything is paved and I can make a break, and tomorrow or some day soon we start with this wall, put it out again. We just put it in and now we have to put it out again, and yeah, make a real good structure underneath there, some stones, and fill it up with concrete, and then put a real door in, and then make a real good insulated wall. Some days later, I did work, but I didn't turn on the camera. We put some concrete here and lay some brick in the corners, and now I'm putting these beams in. There will be the door, and I put those beams in to structurize this wall. And now I have a problem. I have no real good beams. I have those two, they will fit in there, but they are so twisted that I cannot use them. If this rectangle down here, we have a gap of 2 or 3 centimeters, so 20 or 30 mil on one corner here, on the top. That don't work. So now I try to figure out how to put some good structure in here. This, by the way, do not belong there. Yeah. Oh, and I also put some concrete on this corner, so when it should rain very much, and usually here's no water when it rains because of the roof above and it's going slightly downhill, but sometimes when it's really raining a lot, the water could go straight into the workshop, because the workshop is like 50 mil deeper than the outside, and I don't want it to, so I put some concrete here. When we put the plates down here, we can also put concrete down there so that the water is not running into the woodshop, because water in a woodshop is the worst thing that can happen. Yeah. So now I have to check and find some wood. We have some wood here, but they don't have the right size. I think I go for the small ones. That should be enough. Maybe we double them up so we have a little bit more material. Yeah, I have a lot of wood, but not what I need. So this would be good, but that's way too big. Those are way too big as well. We don't need those big timbers. Yeah, inside of here, the wall is not load bearing. It's just a wall with a door inside. Yeah, and the load from the roof is going to that side and that side, so we don't need that big timbers in here. And that one is oversized. Yeah, so let's keep on working. So 3 hours we're into this project for today, and the wall is not finished yet, but the structure for itself is done, and we have a door that we can lock. So yeah, the door opens and the door closes. That's cool. I don't know how you call that, the lock itself or so. It's a little bit too short, but it's not necessary to lock the Woodshop from the inside. I don't know why I should lock myself into here. So it's okay. It's okay that it's like 10 mils too short. It's flush on the outside, that's all that matters. I won't get the wall closed for today. I will keep going on in a few minutes for you, but in 2 days for me. Then I will close these walls completely. They got completely closed, and yeah, then I can lock my tools inside, which is so good to know that the tools can be locked in, and not lay around here the whole night and everybody can go there and grab them. That's cool. And then if it's closed, I start paving here, so we don't get all the dirt on the inside all the time. We have to close the gap down here and the gap on top. Yeah, put boards in front of it so it's closed and shielded against the weather. Then we can start insulating from the inside, all the inside, here and there, and drywall everything. Yeah, a lot of work to do. When we're finished in this area, we keep on going in that area, and I hope till then I got most of the wood, of the old boards and so used in here, so we have space to work in there. But just for now, we don't have enough space to do anything in there. A few days passed by since I last turned the camera on. It was all what we did together before, so I just put this wall in. Or did I turn the camera on? I don't know. I remember we put the door in together, and then I put the boards in front, so we're protected from rain, but not completely protected. I have to repaint it. We have like a dark brown there and a lighter brown there and a very light brown there, and this is not painted. And yeah, I started painting. You can see it's just the first coat and it's a little bit uneven, so I definitely have to repaint it, maybe one more coat or so, so everything is pretty fine. Yeah, and now I have to do all of this. Yoo-hoo! A lot of painting to do. I'm done. The whole wall is painted green. I don't know if you can see it. It's because it's still so shiny. But this boards that they were pre-colored or pre-painted, they are way much better, or the color spreads more even than on this door, where it's the first paint that's ever go on there. Yeah, maybe we do not have to repaint this so much, because the paint is close to be empty. I didn't paint up there yet, because I first want the door in the same color. Yeah, the problem is that because of the war in the Ukraine, we do not have everything all the time, or we do not have access to all of the paints, all of the materials that we need all the time because of the war. There's so many stuff going on, and here in northern Germany, not all things are available all the time. So those colors, when I was in the market the last time, they do not have colors anymore, or no paint anymore, and so I found this old green, that bottle and another one. They are not the same, but maybe enough for this wall. Yeah, weird times. Yeah, I see there's a little bit running. I have to get the brush once more out and get all these runners spread out, and then I have to wait till it's dry, because yeah, when it's dry we repaint it once more, so tomorrow or in 2 days or so, and then we can keep on working on the inside. There's a lot of work to do, but the fall is coming, and I want the outside stuff finished when we finally get the rain back. I'm back at work. I just put the cable for the LED lights in. These are the lights I bought. I've checked them, and they're very good. They are very bright, and you can switch between warm white, natural white, and cold white, and they are dimmable. I don't want to dim the light in here, but yeah, I really like that. It's not that often that you have LED lights that are so good, and I checked them with this camera, and I couldn't see any flickering, which is very good for making YouTube content. Yeah, and now I keep on putting the cables for the outlets in. Oh, ow! It's a little bit small inside of here, too full. Let's say it like this. Yeah, I put the outlets in that are I don't know, in German we say IP 44, so they are water protected, or from, not from putting them into water, but from rain and so on. You can put them outside as well, and I have a lot of them, way more than I probably will need, but I really like it to have everywhere in the shop outlets, so you do not have to do things like this with a long cable where you're tripping over. Also, yeah, that's why I put in way more outlets than I need to. And what is good with these, they have these this cover, so no dust can get inside, which is very useful in a wood shop. even if you work with hand tools, it gets dusty, and when you turn machines on, look at this, you have a lot of dust. So I put you somewhere so you can watch me putting the cables in. And yeah, I bought the drywall yesterday. It's still in the car, but I wanted to put the cables in first because I don't have enough space in here. And then we start with this wall, putting everything in, and then this wall is done. We can pull everything over and do the other walls, and I think in the end we will do the what do you call that? Yeah, I don't know the word just right now, but we will end up there and then going over there. Yeah, and this is me from the future, out of the cut. I just realized that the audio files of the last 4 clips are gone. I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but the GoPro didn't record. Yeah, I'm so sorry, but I try to remember what I told you, because that's about 8 weeks ago, and I really can't remember what I really said, but I try to. So, electricity. Electricity is something you just should work on if you really know what you're doing, because it's dangerous. So, don't do anything that I did, because I don't know, or I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah, but basically, it's just taking the mantle of the cable off and put the same colors together, and then you should have power. That's basically what I understand from electricity. And in the second clip, I put the framing on where the drywall, where we screw the drywall to. Basically, that are just boards that are screwed to the wall. Nothing fancy about that. Reclaimed woods, so it don't cost much and it's good for the environment. This is the end of the video. Yoo-hoo! The first part is done. I think there will be 2 more videos about turning the shed into a woodshop. I know that's a vlog style, and most people, me too, do not like vlog style videos. There will be real project videos somewhere in the future when the woodshop is done and I can start
all over again. I think I told you in the beginning of this video. So yeah, there will be other content, but the next 2 videos will be this vlog style woodshop build. Yeah, so see you soon.